haven't posted in a little while, since like before Ramadan, and the schedule mix-up kind of made things pretty tough. So, yeah, I was trying to like stay above water pretty much. Thankfully, I had a strong start at the beginning of the semester, so it wasn't too bad to stay afloat, but it did get pretty tense. But now, I had an exam that I was studying for. I could only study for like a day and a half, but I was able to get like a 94 on the exam. It was my final for Biochem 2, so clutched it out. That was sick. And now I have cell bio. I have 2 gen eds that I'm taking. Get those out of the way this week, and I am good for the week. I have not been eating well. I have not been exercising. I've been betraying my body completely. So, yeah. I gotta keep it together. Can't, give in to all this sort of buffoonery right at the end when it could easily go well. I do have a few days to study, and I think that's more than enough for me, which I just demonstrated, so. Other than that, I also have been getting a lot into, like, getting off of my phone, and a lot of, like, old tech stuff. I got, like, VHS tapes and DVDs and whatnot. And I hooked up a dual VCR and DVD player in my room. Yeah. I set up YouTube so that it doesn't record my search history, so that it can't recommend me any videos. So my home screen page on YouTube is just the search bar, which is awesome. And then if I want to browse for something to watch, then I go through my subscriptions, which are like intentional, like those are choices that I made, not just my phone telling me what to do. I was at least a little bit involved in that. And I was like, yeah, I want to keep up with what this creator is doing, so I'm going to subscribe to their channel. That was like my choice. And then using it as I had intended to, not how my phone intends me to do it or how the YouTube corporation intends for me to do it. Now, my YouTube feed is pretty much like it's more like intentional. And if I go on YouTube, I'm like, what did I come here to watch, and what do I want to watch, and do I even want to watch YouTube, rather than being like, just like mindlessly looking through the homepage to see what YouTube's algorithm wants to feed me. And it feels good, man. It feels good to choose, and it's a little rougher, and like obviously going backwards, it's gonna take away some convenience, but I want to get rid of the convenience. To be honest, like it goes hand in hand with the brain rot, I think. But I want to like make decisions about what it is that I'm listening to or what I'm looking at, instead of being passive about everything in my life. At the same time, I'm going into medicine, and the practice of being a doctor will take a lot of like really high tension scenarios where I have to parse through all the distractions and focus on the task. So I don't know if I can really just get like a dumb phone and like completely disconnect. I think I have to have access, and I have to manage it as best as I can. So still having access to YouTube and doing all this stuff, but not overindulging will be good. was a tough semester because I didn't let myself have any fun, and still stayed passive. And that is the dumbest way to have a bad semester. It's like, it's not even like I overindulged in having a good time and I relaxed too hard. It was like, I'm still over here like, oh shit, if I don't get an A, it's not gonna work out. But I also didn't have fun. It was just like not being involved in my life. And I can't say that completely. Like, I was making steps and stuff, and quite honestly, with MCATs coming up, and the MCAT classes at night, it's a 3-hour class every night, 6 nights a week. So it did put a damper on stuff and kind of put a big obstacle in the way. But it's pretty good. I think I did decent given what I was working with. And now the semester's almost done. I'll start documenting again, and maybe I'll have a little more fun with it instead of just grabbing my camera and running down the road. Or maybe I'll just keep running down the road with my camera. Who knows? As long as I'm running, right? Anyways, it's like 11:30.